Welcome, my fellow masters. As it was announced yesterday, NA will be getting the Hunting Quest Part 8 starting today, June 13th, and will last until June 20th. If this is your first hunting quest, basically these quests are a daily rotation of farming nodes that each provide ascension materials and class ember cards. Each day will have a node that features a particular material drop, usually with better drop rates than regular free quests. For this Part 8 hunting quest, there is a chance to also earn a decent amount of QP as well. In addition, a new Pride Plus node will be added for a total of 4 levels of difficulty. More on this shortly. These hunting quests will be accessible from the Chaldea Gate and require the completion of Fuyuki to participate. As mentioned, each quest will have 4 levels of difficulty: the 30 AP Cause rank, the 35 AP Fest rank, the 40 AP Pride rank. Now, in the past, this was generally the best node to farm for drops, but now there is also the 40 AP Pride Plus rank, which is now assumed to have the best drops among the 4. Typically, the details of each quest is released at the time it is unlocked, but we can just tap into our clairvoyance skill to see what occurred on JP during their Hunting Quest Part 8. However, before we do that, I just wanted to point out that with the recently released Serving Coins and Append skills, there is a good chance Listengo may change some of the material drops to include materials from future Lost Belt chapters. So please keep this in mind that the following information is based on what occurred on JP and can be subject to change for NA. Day 1 is a Wyvern hunt featuring all Rider class enemies. The main materials dropped here are Shells of Reminiscence and Dragon Fangs, and the occasional Rider class gems and 4-star embers. On the third wave of each node, there is a chance of a different type of Rider enemy, which can also drop QP. Now please keep in mind that Dragon Fangs will be a featured drop during the Guda Guda 5 event raids, expected in October. As you can see here, the Pride Plus node is not your typical 3 enemies per wave, which will hinder MP refund type looping. Day 2 is expected to be a hunt of all Archer class autonomous defense units. The main materials for this quest are Mystic Gunpowder and Seashells again, along with the occasional Archer gems and embers. There can also be a particular Archer enemy that drops QP in Wave 3 for all 4 nodes. Now, alternatively, Mystic Gunpowder can also be obtained from drops during the raid portion of the Guda Guda 5 event expected in October. Note, the Pride Plus node here does not have a typical 3 enemy per wave format, which will be a reoccurring thing among all Pride Plus nodes for this hunting quest. Day 3 will be a Lamia hunt featuring all caster class enemies. The main material drops here are expected to be Serpent Jewels, Crowns of Silvery Light, and Seashells. And occasionally there should be some caster gems and embers as well, along with a possible QP drop. Please keep in mind that Crowns will also be a possible material drop from the Guda Guda 5 event raids in October as an alternative. The Pride Plus rank node will have a format of 3 enemies in Wave 1, 2 in Wave 2, and 1 in the third wave. A Gazer and Warden hunt will be Day 4, which will have all Saber class enemies. For material drops, it is expected to be Tearstones of Blood, Heroes Proofs, and Seashells. As usual, there will be the occasional caster gem and ember, plus the possible QP drop as well. Please note that Heroes Proofs will be a lottery box reward in the expected dance tournament in the Land of Shadows event come September. And Tearstones are a possible raid drop in the upcoming Guda Guda 5 event in October. Here, there will be a format of 1 enemy on Wave 1, 2 enemies on Wave 2, and 2 on Wave 3 for the Pride Plus node. On Day 5, we have a Spriggan and Vorpal chicken hunt, which features all Berserker class enemies. Material drops we can expect from this quest are Spirit Roots, Phoenix Feathers, and Seashells, plus the potential drops of Berserker gems and embers, along with QP. For the Pride Plus node, there will be 2 enemies on Wave 1, Wave 2 will have 1 enemy, and Wave 3 will have 2 enemies. It should be noted, Phoenix Feathers will also be a lottery box reward in the expected September Land of Shadows event. And Spirit Roots are a possible raid drop in the October Guda Guda 5 event. The final hunting quest will feature all Lancer class enemies, composed of Serva Fest attendees and Mahenagas, if I'm pronouncing that right. This quest will last for 2 days, until the end of the hunting quest event. Eggs of Truth, Fool's Chains and Seashells are the main material drops for this quest. You can also get Lancer Gems and Embers, and the odd QP drop occasionally as well. Fool's Chains will once again be a featured material in the Hunting Quest Part 9, expected around October, as an alternative. And Eggs of Truth can also be obtained as a raid drop during the Guda Guda 5 event. The format of the Pride Plus node will have 1 enemy on Wave 1, 3 on Wave 2, and 1 enemy to close things out on Wave 3. So if you happen to be short on any of these materials, and perhaps even Embers, then these hunting quests provide a good way to stock back up. Since the reward drops include several different types of items, then overall these quests are an efficient way to farm, even if individual drop rates for some items are not the most ideal. I mentioned future events where some of these materials can also be obtained relatively efficiently, like the Land of Shadows lottery or the Guda Guda 5 raids. This is so you can decide on whether it's worth to spend apples now to farm for particular materials or hold off until later. Generally speaking, lotto events are typically the best use of golden apples, given the overall efficiency of obtaining lottery rewards. However, some may just have an immediate need for some materials and may opt to spend a few apples in this hunting quest. For example, the Eggs of Truth that are obtainable in this hunting quest are something that Castoria needs for her skills, specifically 33 of them. Now, to help with future planning, here is a summary of the materials and the servants that need them. This will mainly be listing those that will be on upcoming banners for the rest of 2022. So it's not quite a comprehensive list, more so highlights of specific interest. Again, the following servants I mentioned are mostly ones that will be newly released in the upcoming banners of the second half of the year. Heroes Proofs. Summer Tomoe will need 18 for Ascension and 108 for Skills, as will Saito Hajime and Watanabe no Suna. Dragon Fangs. Ibuki Doji will need 108 in total for all 3 of her pen skills. Vritra will need 18 for Ascension and 108 for Skills. Fool's Chains. Summer Abigail will need just 36 for her skills. Van Gogh will need 10 for Ascension and 36 total for all her pen skills. The Welfare Saber Karna will need a total of 108 for his skills. Nobukatsu will need a total of 45 for all of his pen skills. Mystic Gunpowder. Van Gogh will need 45 total for all 3 pen skills. Welfare Nightingale Santa will need 180 for her skills. And Nobukatsu will need 72 total for skills. Serpent Jewels. Ibuki Doji will need 6 for Ascension and 36 for skills. Vritra will need 8 for Ascension and 36 for skills. Nemo will need 36 total for his pen skills. Phoenix Feathers. Van Gogh will need 10 for Ascension. Watanabe no Suna will need 11 for Ascension and 33 total for pen skills. Welfare Saber Karna again will need 33 total for pen skills. And Summer Ilya will need 11 for Ascension and 33 total for her pen skills. Seashells. Summer Kiara will need 24 for skills. Summer Tomoe will need 10 for Ascension and 36 total for her pen skills. Summer Ilya will need 8 for Ascension and 36 for skills. Welfare Concert U Lancer will need 36 for her skills. Summer Murasaki will need 12 for Ascension and 36 total for her pen skills. Nemo will need 10 for Ascension and 45 for skills. For Crowns of Silvery Light, Summer Abigail will need 45 total for her pen skills. Welfare Saber Karna will need 60 for his skills, as will Summer Brynhilder. For Spirit Roots, Welfare Bibi will need 21 for her skills. Van Gogh will need 10 for Ascension and 45 for skills. Welfare Nightingale Santa needs 18 total for her pen skills. And Castoria needs 6 for Ascension and 18 total for her pen skills. Finally, Eggs of Truth. Welfare Bibi will need 21 total for her pen skills. Summer Abigail will need 45 for skills. Van Gogh will need 45 total for her pen skills. Summer Ilya needs 4 for her Ascension, and 24 total for her pen skills. And as mentioned before, Castoria will need 33 for all of her skills. So please keep this in mind if there are any servants that were listed that you have your eye on. Well, In the case of the welfare units, you will definitely need to gather the materials covered here. That's all I wanted to cover for this Hunting Quest Part 8. I certainly hope this information was helpful, especially if it makes it easier for you to decide which hunting quest to focus on. Personally, I will most likely be farming a moderate amount each day to build up a nice stock of things. But man, if there were only void dust, as I'm super low on that. Oh well, that will have to wait until the Christmas Lotto event. If there are any changes to include some of the new materials for the append skills from the future Lost Belts, then I'll most likely post an update to a pinned comment. So, which day will you be targeting? Please let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, I would really appreciate it if you could hit that like button. And if you're not yet subscribed, then please consider it for more FGO content like this. Many thanks for watching, and I hope you have fun with the hunting quests.